What is going on out there, peeps? All right, so look, you got to understand that the bigger my channel becomes, the more individuals are reaching out to me, and the more I start to put things in perspective. And I try to think of things that I could say, things that I could bring to your attention that might help you with some of your concerns, some of your hesitations, some of your thought process, where I'm coming from with my thought process, any way I can that I think might you might benefit from. So, we start talking about those individuals out there who are really, really successful. Okay, so look, there are some things out there that you guys need to think about when you're making investment decisions. First of all, let's go into some of these things I like. Successful people are internal optimists. All right, you have to believe that something, you know what I mean? Like, you have to have faith in something, of a higher plan, a higher power, yourself. You know what I mean? Your investment, you have to have faith that once you're in it, that's going to do something good for you. You can't watch it every day or you'll go crazy. That's my job to go watch it and go crazy for you. All right? So when we talk about gold and silver, cryptocurrencies, as well as the Iraqi dinar or the Vietnam dong, you just buy those things, you put them to the side and stop stressing. Stop waiting for a magical day to happen, a magical time. It's going to happen. All right? You just need to stop listening to. There's all kinds of crap out there, all kinds of rumors. Look, I know about it. I heard it myself several times. It's all BS. All right? Nobody knows. You have to be resilient. That's a great one right there. Be resilient. I understand that some of you guys took some serious, serious risk, probably against or without the knowledge of your significant other or your other family members. So you're worried whenever you see something start to go south. Don't do that. Just hang tight, sit back, relax, let it do its thing. That's on any investment. You have to be open minded to everything. That doesn't mean you need to be naive, but you at least need to be open minded to all the information that's out there, the good, the bad, and the ugly. All right? Listen to what people bring to you, and then you make the decision on whether it's BS. Are they proving themselves? Where did this information come from? You know what I mean? You need to question all that. So, having said that, that's why a lot of my videos, I don't just give you my opinion. Again, I'm not a professional. I'm not a licensed professional financial advisor. I'm not a tax advisor. I'm not a lawyer. I'm like one of you. So everything that I express on my channels is just my opinion and my opinion only. But the thing that I do that's different from other people that I've noticed so far is that I share the information that I get with you. I put the links in the descriptions so that you can go there, read the information for yourself, and from there, hopefully make an educated guess or decision on your investment, okay? You have to be mega positive. Don't let the negative energy control your life. Be positive. Like I told people, even if gold and silver drop down to $1 an ounce each, would I panic? No, I'm not. I'm not going to panic. I'm not going to panic. You want to know why? Because I know where it's actually going. Okay? So I wouldn't panic. These are types of things now I don't really expect it to drop down to 1 ounce, $1 an ounce, but I'm just exaggerating to make an example. Look, I know where it's heading. I expect it to take some dips along the way. And that's my opportunity then to, if you think about cost average, that's my chance to buy more at a cheaper rate. Determined and persistent. Be determined. Be persistent about what you want to do. When you're trying to add to your investments, because I hear people out there going, I don't have the money, I live paycheck to paycheck. And I do understand that some of you really are struggling. But you have to be determined and you have to be persistent. You have to find ways. I've explained to people a million times all the different ways. Yard sales, bake sales, aluminum can hunting. You know what I mean? There's go to your bank, do silver hunting. I did videos on this. This is stuff that you could do that's really inexpensive or free. Be determined. Be persistent. Highly disciplined. Yeah, disciplined in the sense that when you see your investment take a drop or dive, that you don't go around and selling when it goes lower. You see, you only take a loss on your investment when you sell for less than you paid for it. So this is when you have to be highly disciplined and not panic and just leave it alone and expect for it to rebound. Resourceful. Find ways to make money. Everybody can find ways. So many different ways. As a matter of fact, in your comments below, if you guys could think of creative ways in which you can earn additional income, please post it. I told you I had a lady who said, this is just typical. The poor stay poor and the rich get rich. Everybody knows this story. Talked about this. I told her, look, you know what I mean? I gave her a list of things to do. The one that she heard was maybe she should get a second job, a part-time job. Of course, she's like, I'm exhausted after my first job. But she went ahead and applied for a part-time job, and she got it. And in the beginning, first week it was kind of hard. She had to get adapted. But after that, when she got her very first check from her second job, she realized that her first job had paid all her bills, and she was fine. And that she could take that second check, the entire second check, and she pumped it into precious metals. She said it motivated her. So she cashed a check, bought her metals, went to her second job. She started getting to the point now where she's at right now is when the packages come in the mail, one, it motivates her even more. Two, this might be bad, is she just wants her first job to hurry up and end because she knows that when she goes to her second job, any and all money that she was earning from her second job went to her investments. And so she loved that job more. And I go, no, I totally understand that. I got exactly where she was coming from. Do you understand? So now I'm not saying that all you guys can do that, but I'm saying it's a suggestion. So she requested more hours. She's got more hours. You know what I mean? She's there busting her ass, but her second job does not feel like a job to her. She says every minute that she's at her second job does not feel like her first job. She said every minute of my second job, all I could think about, this is how much more precious metals I can buy. And she is motivated. Now she's been doing this, I'm thinking 6 or 7 weeks now. And she says now she's adapted. She's adopted too. You know what I mean? She's now adjusted. Her body has adjusted to both jobs. And she does them easily. All right? It's only part-time with a lot of hours, but it's just short of full-time, to be honest. So she knows her first job pays all her bills. Her second job pays for all of her investments. All right? And she has a damn good stack going on. I mean, a pretty damn decent stack. And she's not been doing it very long at all. So I'm just saying, out there, you have to be resourceful. And be happy, man. When I get my packages in the mail, I told you people, I'm like a fat kid in a candy store. I get gold. Don't get me wrong. I go, yeah, gold's more expensive. It's more valuable. But there's something about silver coins or silver bullion, silver anything. When I get them, man, it just has a different feel about them. I love the way they look. I love that weight that you feel in your hand. I don't know. There's just something about silver. All right, so we're going to get into a little bit more of things. And if you are thinking about precious metals, please give our friends over there at Money Metal Exchange a consideration. The link will be in the description. Click it, follow it. If you buy more than $100 worth of precious metals, use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and get a free ½ ounce of silver. Again, it's free silver. Try to do what you can and get as much as possible. All right? Yes, finally, people, Pimpy has a Twitter. This is my Twitter handle. I guess that's what it's called. I'm still trying to learn how to move around in there. But nonetheless, you could come follow me over there because I'm finding out that a lot of you do not have Facebook. So come on over. I now have a Twitter. We have Pimpy's Investment Chat. It's the same name as the YouTube channel. In here, we do talk about investment opportunities, gold, silver, cryptocurrencies, as well as foreign currency investments. No politics. Bring the politics over to here, which is the hidden things in front of your eyes. Over here, we do talk about NESARA, Gesara, politics, current events, things that some people might consider to be a conspiracy, like QAnon. You know, I don't consider it to be a conspiracy, but nonetheless, 9/11, false flag events, the whole 9 yards. Also, since we're bringing it up, please hit the thumbs up button, smash that like button, all right, because it helps out the channel. And if you're not a subscriber yet, please do so. So at one time, I was at 51% of the people viewing my videos were not subscribers. It is now down to 36%. So even so, 36% of you that are watching my videos, if you would subscribe, please, I surely would appreciate it. I'm going to show you real quick. Cryptos, I told you guys, look at crypto again, now on a run once again. Once again. And if I'm being honest about what's going on, the one that's doing the best is Chainlink, Stanky Link. All right. See, I don't look at the dollar amount in changes. I'm looking for percentage of changes. Okay, Litecoin's up 6%. That's really good. Really good. Chainlink's up 4%. That's what I look for. And if you guys are interested in cryptocurrencies, there's a link in the description. If you follow it, it'll give you 10 free dollars. You can put it on whatever type of cryptocurrencies you want. Okay? So there's a link for precious metals. There's a link for cryptocurrencies. I encourage you guys to go dabble a little bit in some of them. Okay? There's Bitcoin. I tell everybody I love Ethereum, and I explain why I love Ethereum, which is the one that says ETH. I love Ethereum. And Chainlink right now are the two biggest ones, Ethereum and Chainlink. All right, so let's get into this because somebody I was listening to put out this list, and I thought, oh my God, this is great to use. So look, these are what we call the keys to success. All right? Keys to success. And I really want you to think about this. First of all, stop making excuses. Get out there and get things done. Absolutely. Stop sitting around when you go, oh, I'm too poor. The poor people never benefit. No, stop. You have to start somewhere. Find something, find a way. Some of you have skills. Find a way to use your skills to go out there and earn money that you can invest in. That's the problem with people. Most of us aren't educated on investments. We don't care about it. Man, I spent, I had a lot of money at one time. I mean, a lot of money at one time. It's terrible to say. But I was young, and I assumed that it would be that way the rest of my life. And I spent a lot of it on partying. A lot of it. I was a club promoter. I drank. I partied. You know what I mean? I traveled. I don't have any regrets, but here's the thing. As time went on, I realized it's not as easy to make this type of money again in the future. And I was not able to save back then. I was not in a position to save for any type of retirement. My life is different now, of course. So look, stop making excuses. Stop sitting around there. I told you guys a story about some people talking to me. One person said they stopped vaping. Vaping costs $40 per week. They stopped vaping and they start putting that money into their investments. Look, not only is it more healthier for you to stop vaping, but then now you're doing something. You've taken a step. Whether it's, Starbucks coffee, cigarettes, vaping, alcohol. You know what I mean? Think about these things. How much money are you spending on these things per month? How much of that could you be making on your investments? You see what I'm saying? So stop making excuses and find a way. This is a good one. Stop comparing yourself with others. Appreciate and improve who you are. So I get that all the time where people will see where people are posting, oh man, I got 1,700 ounces of silver. I hear people go, man, I'll never get that. Well, what do you mean you never will? Have you even attempted it? Have you tried? What have you done to try to achieve that goal? Stop making excuses. Stop comparing yourself to other people. It doesn't make a difference what they have. What you need to focus on is what you got and what you need to get. All right? Come on, people, man. You could do this. I know you can. Stop wasting time. You can't waste time and become successful. So if you guys are sitting at home all day long talking about I can't get anything done, making excuses all day long, talking about what other people got and what you don't got, but then you sit there and you binge watch Netflix for like 3 hours a day, man, that's wasted time. Find a way. Some of you people out there have a bodybuilding experience. Go out there and train people. Earn some extra money. You know what I mean? Find ways. Newspaper routes. Do something. Do something. All right? We don't have to be poor. That's in our mindset. We were conditioned to be poor. Okay? So stop wasting time. Stop binge watching freaking Netflix all day. Stop expecting big capital. If you can't start small, you can't start at all. These are these individuals who come in here expecting, hey, I just dropped $100,000 or $10,000 on an investment, especially the Iraqi dinar and the Vietnam dong and the Zim dollars. Yeah. Stop expecting this to happen overnight. People are dropping tens of thousands of dollars into the Iraqi dinar, thinking that in less than a few months they'll be multimillionaires. Nobody out there, and I mean nobody out there can tell you when this is going to happen and what the rate's going to be. Nobody can. I don't give a shit what they're telling you about their so-called intel. It's bullshit. These people have been saying this for years and years and years. All right? If that's true what they're saying, then just go great. When it happens, I'll be happy again. But if you're making your investment decisions based on these bullshit stories, you're going to be disappointed because it's not going to happen overnight. Some of these people have been in these investments for 15, 16 years, and they've been told the same thing you're being told today. Now, that doesn't change my faith in my investments. I have them. All right? I have them. I just don't sit around and go, oh my God, I'm going to spend $10,000 today because I know in 2 months it's going to be worth millions. Don't have those types of expectations. If it happens, then great. Congratulations, perfect timing for you. But if it don't sit around all day getting depressed and second guessing what you're doing. Just keep moving forward and hang tight. Stop the unbelief. You must believe in yourself before you'll succeed. That's what I'm talking about. Trust your research. Trust your decision making. All right? And then just hang tight and let it do its job. Believe in it. Believe in yourself that you made the right choices. That's important. Stop expecting a map. Life doesn't give you a map. You must go out believing the dots will connect itself. People do this all the time. And I don't mind sharing my opinions with things, but people are looking for this map of somehow doing what you do. So I get that. I know what you're talking about. That's why when I tell people, look, as much as it says don't expect a map on life, there is nothing out there that anybody can lay to you that has 100% provenly factual that what they're talking about works. Okay? For the most part, a lot of things are hit and miss. So don't expect a map. But what you can do to lower your risk is research what it is you're investing in as much as possible, and then trust you're making the right decision. If you're sitting around all day watching a stock market or whatever it is you're watching, and you see that it's taken a drop or a hit or whatever, and you start second guessing yourself, you should not be investing. You can't be into investments emotionally. You have to say to yourself, whether you're buying foreign currency, gold, silver, or cryptocurrencies, I have a goal. This is my goal. Once I've achieved the amount that I want to accumulate, leave it alone. If you're expecting big increases, well then fine, whatever. Then you leave it alone until you hear the news that these changes have happened. All right? So just hang tight and believe in what's going on. Stop expecting people to treat you well. Simply take yourself away from human mercies. Some of you out there talking about the NESARA, Gesara are like, yeah, man, I'm just going to kick back. I'm going to charge up more debt. People will take care of me. I told you guys, don't do that. Don't do that. And the reason for that is there is no official NESARA, Gesara bill or act. When I do my videos, what I try to do is show you and prove to you what parts of NESARA, Gesara have actually happened, and that it looks very much like Donald Trump is implementing it. But if you're one of these people going, Pimpy, should I charge up credit cards? Should I go buy $1 million home? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? Because there is no guarantee. None whatsoever. I don't care what the hell those other people are telling you out there, but there is no guarantee. And I don't want you guys putting yourself in a worse position than you are now. That's why I want to tell you, when you invest, make sure that what you're investing is discretionary funds. In other words, if you start spending money that you need to pay your bills with to invest in stuff, no, don't do that. Pay your bills. Do what you need to do. Now, don't get me wrong. There are a lot of people out there that have been giving testimonies that their bills are being paid off. But you can't sit around expecting your bills to be paid off and not paying them and then doing something stupid with your money. And then later it comes back to bite you in the ass. Don't do that. Okay? Be smart. Be wise. Be patient. is what we want to do. Stop expecting miracles from government. Governments don't solve problems. You're the only person who can solve your personal problems. Man, that one is the big one, all right? Look, when it comes to NESARA, Gesara, we want this to happen. And to be honest with you, I do believe it is in the works, but my belief and my feeling about it doesn't make it real. Do you see what I'm saying? It doesn't make it real. We have to take our time about all of our investments and our beliefs and just weigh out the pros and cons to see if this is really happening. Again, I can tell you that the things that if you go back to my NESARA, Gesara videos, all right, in the description, I have a playlist for people who are just interested in NESARA, Gesara. You can go there, you can click it, and watch all my videos talking about NESARA, Gesara, what I have been able to prove versus the parts I have not been able to prove, okay? And you'll see what I'm talking about. But if you're sitting around trusting the government who has never, ever managed anything worth a crap, ever, then you're hurting yourself. Trust in yourself more than you should the government to manage your retirement and your investments and your wealth. Stop being afraid of failures. Until you fail, you can't succeed. And what that means is, how do you learn what to do if you don't fail? Then if you never fail, I used to teach college. I had a girl in my class. She was aces, tits. I mean, she was awesome. She never, ever got any answers wrong. And we were talking in the classroom, just having a general conversation. And she's like, yeah, I feel good about my education. I probably learned the most. And I said, actually, I don't think he did at all. As a matter of fact, I think he learned the least. And everybody in the classroom was shocked. And she's like, what do you mean? I go, the other people are learning from the failures. Don't get me wrong. She studied her ass off. But once life hits her with a failure, is she going to know how to handle that? Maybe I'm wrong. But she's been successful at everything she did in the classroom. And it was impressive. She was a hard-working student. But the point I was trying to make to her is, you have not experienced failure, therefore you're not going to know how to handle failure. And to me, if she was going to experience any type of failure regarding the subject matter that she was learning, I prefer she did that in the classroom so that I can help give her an idea, bridge her ideas, give her information on how she should tackle these failures. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't go out there going, oh my God, if I fail at this, oh no, you can't. You have to expect that. There are risks in investments. There are risks in all investments, and there is a chance that you might fail at something. It's not the end of the world. You're going to experience failures along with success. Anyways, I wanted to bring this to your attention because I go through these types of subjects all day long with people, second guessing themselves. They see a drop in the market and they're second guessing their investments. And what do I say? We never panic on the drop or the dip. We buy on a dip. I can hear some of you saying that with me. I love it. All right, you guys. Again, just have faith in what we're doing. We're all in the same boat, trying to achieve the same goal. I'm oaring with you right beside you. I got a paddle right with you. All right? All right, you guys, that's it. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up button because I just wanted to share this information with you that, listen, have faith in what we're doing. Okay? If you're not a subscriber, please do so because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I surely do appreciate it. And I'll catch you later.